Decimals. Understanding decimals. The word decimal originates from the Latin word decim, which means tenth. Decimal number system was first used in India and was taken up by Arabs and introduced in Europe later. Just as place value chart for whole number, we have a place value chart for decimals also. The part on the left side of the decimal point is known as whole number part or integral part, and the part on the right side of the decimal point is known as decimal part. From the chart, we observe that the value of a digit becomes 10 times greater as it moves from right to left by one place, and the other value of the digit becomes 1/10 as the digit moves from left to right by one place. One part of 10 equal parts is 1/10. 1/10 is written as 1 by 10. In decimal form, we can write it as 0.1. 0.1 is equal to 1 by 10 is equal to 1/10. 100th. One part of 100 equal parts is 100th. 100th is written as 1 by 100. In decimal form, we write it as 0.01. 1 by 100 is equal to 0.01 is equal to 100. 1000. One part of 1000 equal parts is 1000. 1000 is written as 1 by 1000. In decimal form, we write it as 0.001. 1 by 1000 is equal to 0.001 is equal to 1000. So, 0.1, 0.01, 0.001 are called decimal numbers. Let us see how decimals are used to represent tenths, hundreds, and thousands. 8 by 10 is written as 0.8 and the number name is 8/10 or 0.8. 5 by 100 is written as 0.05 and the number name is 500 or 0.05. 88 by 100 is written as 0.88 and the number name for it is 8800 or 0.88. 5 by 1000 is written as 0.005 and the number name for it is 5000 or 0.005. 99 by 1000 is written as 0.099 and number name for it is 99,000 or 0.099.
845 upon 1000, 0.845. 845 thousandths or 0.845. Reading and writing decimal numbers.
Reading decimal fractions. We know that every decimal number has two parts, whole number part and a decimal part. These two parts are separated by a dot called decimal point. For example, 36.752 is a decimal fraction. It can be represented as 36, which is the whole number part. Point is the decimal point and 752 is the decimal part. Read it as 36.752. Remember, the digits after the decimal point are to be read separately. Writing decimals in the place value chart. Let's write the decimal numbers 0.287 and 7.849 in the place value chart. These numbers can be read as 287,000, 7.849,000.
Writing a fraction as a decimal. The common fractions with denominators 10, 100 and 1000 can be written as decimal fractions. Example, 6 upon 10 is written as 0.6, 6/10ths. 12 upon 100 is written as 0.12, 12/100ths. 845 upon 1000 is written as 0.845, 845 thousandths. Writing a decimal fraction as fraction.
For writing a decimal fraction as common fraction, the denominator is written with 1 followed by the number of zeros equal to the number of digits after the decimal point in the decimal fraction, and the numerator is the number given in the decimal fraction but without decimal point. For example, writing 0.102 as a fraction. Solution. The number of digits after the decimal point is 3. Hence, the denominator is 1000 and numerator is 102. So, 0.102 is equal to 102 by 1000. Expanded form of decimals. Now we will study the place value of the digits and the expanded form of the following decimals. 0.32 is equal to 3/10 plus 2 hundredths is equal to 3 by 10 plus 2 by 100. 0.705 is equal to 7/10 plus 5,000 is equal to 7 by 10 plus 5 by 1000. 874.138 is equal to 8 hundredths plus 7 tenths plus 4 ones plus 1 tenth plus 3 hundredths plus 8,000 is equal to 800 plus 70 plus 4 plus 1 by 10 plus 3 by 100 plus 8 by 1000. Relation between ones, tenths, hundreds and thousands. 10 tenths is equal to 1. 10 hundredths is equal to 1/10. 10 thousandths is equal to 100. 100 tenths is equal to 1/10. 100 hundredths is equal to 1/1. 100 thousandths is equal to 1/10. Equivalent decimals. The decimals which are equal in value are called equivalent decimals. For example, 0.4, 0.40, 0.400, 0.4000, etc. are equivalent decimals. Like and unlike decimals. Like decimals. Decimals having equal number of decimal places are called like decimals. For example, 4.9, 13.5, 175.3 are like decimals. Unlike decimals. Unlike decimals having different number of decimal places. For example, 7.8, 15.09, 1.789, 34.000 are unlike decimals. Converting unlike decimals into like decimals. To convert unlike decimals into like decimals, add as many zeros needed to make them equivalent decimals. For example, convert 17.8, 9.76, 14.379 into like decimals. 17.8 has 1 decimal place, 9.76 has 2 decimal places, 14.379 has 3 decimal places. To make them like decimals, add many zeros needed to make them equivalent decimals. Hence, 17.800, 9.760, 14.379 are like decimals. Comparing and ordering decimal fractions. There are 2 rules for comparing and ordering decimal fractions. Rule 1. To compare 2 given decimal fractions, compare the integral part. The decimal fraction with the greater integral part is greater. Rule 2. If the integral parts are equal, compare the digits in the tens place. If the integral parts, digits in the tens place and the digits in the hundreds place are equal, compare the digits in the thousands place and so on. Example 1. Compare 7.9 and 9.8. Solution. Integral part of 7.9 is equal to 7 and integral part of 9.8 is equal to 9. 7 is smaller than 9, hence 7.9 is smaller than 9.8. Example 2. Compare 18.9 and 18.2. Solution. As the integral parts are equal, compare tenths part. 9 is greater than 2, hence 18.9 is greater than 18.2. Example 3. Arrange the following decimal numbers in ascending and descending order. 1.002, 1.34, 0.46, 0.87 and 0.234. Solution. Convert all the decimals as like decimals as 1.002, 1.340, 0.460, 0.870 and 0.234. Now arrange these decimals in ascending and descending order. Ascending order. 0.234 is smaller than 0.460, which is smaller than 0.870, which is smaller than 1.002, which is smaller than 1.340. Descending order. 1.340 is greater than 1.002, which is greater than 0.870, which is greater than 0.460, which is greater than 0.234. Addition of decimals. Example, add 8.4 and 0.78. Solution. First, change these decimals into like decimals, then arrange them according to the place value and add. Thus, the sum is 9.18.
Subtraction of decimals. Subtraction of decimals is also done in the same way like addition by arranging them in columns according to their place values. Example, solve 7 minus 1.85. Solution, 7.00 minus 1.85 is equal to 5.15. Example, solve 59.814 minus 3.990 equals to 55.824. Use of decimals in daily life. In today's world, all the quantities have been fractionalized, whether it is money, distance, mass, capacity, time, temperature, etc. Wherever we have division by 10, 100, 1000, etc., we have decimals. Let's go through some of the important uses of decimals. Use of decimals in money. We know that 100 paise is equal to 1 rupee. Therefore, 1 paisa is equal to 1 upon 100 rupee or 0.01 rupee. Similarly, 10 paise is equal to 0.10 rupee. 45 paise is equal to 0.45 rupee. 9 rupees and 5 paise is equal to 9.05 rupees. Example, write 16 rupees and 48 paise as rupees. Solution, 16 rupees and 48 paise is equal to 16.48 rupees. Example, write 33 rupees and 80 paise as decimals. Solution, 33 rupees and 80 paise is equal to 33.80 rupees. Use of decimals in measurement of length. We know that 100 centimeter is equal to 1 meter. Therefore, 1 centimeter is equal to 1 upon 100 meter or 0.01 meter. 1000 meter is equal to 1 kilometer. 1 meter is equal to 1 upon 1000 km or 0.001 kilometer. Similarly, 25 centimeter is equal to 0.25 meter. 5 meter 5 centimeter is equal to 5.05 meter. Similarly, 28 meter is equal to 0.028 kilometer. 9 kilometer 82 meter is equal to 9.082 kilometer. Example, write as decimals A. 10 kilometer 846 meter, B. 45 meter 8 centimeter. Solution, A. 10 kilometer 846 meter is equal to 10.846 kilometer. B. 45 meter 8 centimeter is equal to 45.08 meter. Use of decimals in measurement of weight and capacity. We know that 1000 grams is equal to 1 kilogram. 1 gram is equal to 1 upon 1000 kilograms is equal to 0.001 kilogram. 1000 milliliter is equal to 1 liter. 1 milliliter is equal to 1 upon 1000 liter is equal to 0.001 liter. Similarly, 15 grams is equal to 0.015 kilogram. 136 grams is equal to 0.136 kilograms. Similarly, 44 milliliter is equal to 0.044 liter. 105 liter 2 milliliter is equal to 105.002 liter. Example, write 32 kilograms 19 grams as decimals. Solution, 32 kilograms 19 grams is equal to 32 6.019 kilograms.